Okay, everybody, we all know and love the original Hairdresser's Invisible Oil, but what we found over the years is that the original Hairdresser's Invisible Oil shampoo and conditioner sometimes doesn't cut it for people with thicker hair that might be a little bit more frizz prone. So what we ended up doing was, again, we want our line to be for everybody, every hair type. We wanted to come up with an ultra rich version of the original Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. The idea for this line is to be nourishing and luxurious as opposed to heavy and plasticky in terms of the moisture. So why or how did that end up happening? So including the 6 signature oils that we have in the original Hairdresser's Invisible Oil, we also added Kalahari melon seed oil, which is going to give that immediate moisture surge to the hair, but also hyaluronic acid. So a lot of times people think of hyaluronic acid and they think of skincare, which is perfect. So hyaluronic acid is actually a moisture magnet, and that's exactly what it's going to be doing into the hair. So when people are frizz prone, when people really struggle with getting enough moisture in their hair, what can hold that moisture in? That's hyaluronic acid. But it holds the moisture in softly and not plasticky. Sometimes like when people say, oh, moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, it just translates as really heavy. No, the hyaluronic acid really just sucks that moisture and holds it into the hair, and our claim is 72 hours. So basically in between wash days, if it's 72 hours, you will be frizz free. It's a really, really fabulous line. And sometimes I like to think of it as like who the candidate for this line would be. People who are frizz prone, people who have thicker hair, people who have coarser hair, people who have denser hair, people who can't add enough primer onto their hair because their hair just keeps drinking it up. That would be a really, really great candidate for this line. Or again, even if you're highly processed and your hair is just very, very thirsty, feel free to add this into your routine. The other interesting part that we have in this line is a hyaluronic treatment lotion. So this actually comes in a box, but it is a lotion in a pump. Really, really cool product. It doesn't feel like, say, a styling cream or a heavy product. It's actually super viscous and really, really soft and silky, kind of like a skincare serum. So a couple different ways you can use this. After your primer, and say you're that person that puts in a ton of primer and your hair is just continuously drinking it up, don't feel like you have to add all that primer. Add a little bit of this, start with 2 or 3 pumps, and then rake it through your hair. It's going to add that extra boost of hyaluronic acid, moisture, so it gives your hair that drink, and it's also heat protective and smoothing. It doesn't have really any styling properties to it, but it's going to give you a really nice smooth sealant type finish. The other thing you can do is actually put this on your scalp. So if you are somebody with an itchy, dry, seasonal scalp, feel free to physically take this and apply it in your scalp where you are driest. I've also been adding this into my styling products. So like my bond building styling cream, if I feel like I need a little bit of extra moisture that day, I'll cocktail the two together. Also, dry hair. So let's say it's second, third day, whatever, and you feel like your hair is getting a little bit drier. Maybe you need to seal down some ends. Take a little bit of this, again, 2 to 3 pumps, emulsify it, and rake it where you feel like you need it, especially during the winter where people can tend to be a little bit more staticky. So I really hope you like this product. I've been super, super impressed with it. I've heard a lot of other people, especially people say they have that coarser, frizzier hair. I've heard that people have found this really changes the hair fabric and makes it a lot more manageable and a lot softer and a lot more luxurious. So I really hope you like this product. If you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments, and thanks so much.